New information on a deadly officer-involved shooting in Eugene last month. The officer involved has been cleared of any wrongdoing. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Joey Vaca in for Matt. And new information is our top story at 6. It happened November 26th when Eugene police and the U.S. Marshals Service were trying to capture Guy Cruz Jr., a fugitive from Washington. They found him in the Glenwood area of Laurel Hill Drive and Moon Mountain Drive. After ordering Cruz to stop, investigators say he ran away while holding something in his waistband. After a foot chase, an EPD SWAT officer shot Cruz after they say he pointed a pistol at the officer. The officer's actions were deemed justified by a Lane County District Attorney's Office investigation. The weekend rainstorms across western Oregon caused major flooding in the community of Lorain in Lane County. Reporter Noah Chavez shows us how a resident had to be rescued by Good Samaritans in order to get herself and her animals out of the water.
A homeowner's worst fear, water flooding onto your property. Made even worse if you have several farm animals on that property. That's exactly what Lorain resident Leilani Sikorsky had to deal with this weekend as heavy rainwater started filling up her property while her animals were trying to stay afloat.
Really loud, but they were doing their little oinks and stuff, and I just saw their little heads just holding it above water, and I walked over here and it was just, it was like a swimming pool.
I literally cried yesterday. I literally cried because I was so overwhelmed.
With her animals loaded up, there was still the issue of trying to get them pulled off the flooded, muddy land.
But the water was so high at that point, it was 3 feet deep, and my boss, the biggest of my boss's trucks, was not tall enough to get through the water.
After posting her situation on Facebook and receiving help from the community, she was able to get her trailers and mobile home out of the floodwater and to their new temporary home away from the water.
The goal now is just kind of take it a step at a time. I've got to figure out some repairs to my trailer, as there was some pretty decent damage.
With 2025 literally just a few hours away, Leilani says she is so thankful to have the community's support and help in the end after what she calls a truly difficult year.
You could not imagine how hard this year has been for me. I've survived a lot this year, and this was kind of like the icing on top of the cake for a really hard year. And to have everybody that showed up for me yesterday, that kind of restored my faith in humanity a little bit. Thank you, everybody. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, to all the people that came out and actually helped me get out. You saved my home.
Reporting in Lorain, I'm Noah Chavez.